the first thing on your mind every morning when you do not have a final manuscript to submit to the publishing team?
Even when I do, the first thing on my mind is getting the kids to school.
What's your daily ritual?
Daily ritual? Am I supposed to have a daily ritual? Yet another thing on my plate.
Coffee or tea?
Tea, every time.
What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? The tea.
What inspires your work, your writing specifically?
The question of what if. The things in life that the wondering what could happen, how things could go wrong, how things could be different.
What is the last thing you wrote in your notebook?
Probably don't forget the cake sale.
Tell us something about yourself that would surprise your readers.
There's so many. I'm very lazy.
Describe to us Gail at home. What is she listening to? What is she watching? How does she unwind and spend her time?
Okay, you've hit on two of my secrets. I don't really like music. I know it's horrifying, so I'm not listening to anything except podcasts. And I don't really watch TV that much. So what do? I read. I'm a good writer in that I'm a good reader.
How do you manage to handle children, husband, top job, being an author, naughty but cute dogs, and an ancient cat?
I do it all very badly.
What makes you tick on and off page?
That's a very difficult question. I have no idea.
Are you a night or day writer?
Day. I'm a morning person.
Where do you write? Home, coffee shop, or anywhere?
I write wherever I'm working because I write as part of my working day. It's just another task on the to-do list.
If you had a chance to go on a writing retreat anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I'd go on a writing retreat anywhere. I'd love to go on a writing retreat, but probably at the moment I'd want to go to the Cotswolds because one of my projects involves a story set in the Cotswolds and I've got no idea what I'm talking about.
Do you have any writing rituals?
I don't believe in writing rituals. I believe that they are a way that you put off writing and procrastinate. You've got to sit down and you've got to write. That's the ritual.
What do you need next to you when writing? Food, water, a good view, coffee, tea?
A cup of tea never goes wrong with me.
One thing that easily distracts you when writing?
Everything distracts me when I'm writing.
How do you come up with the storyline and how much time do you spend planning before you start writing?
So the storyline always comes from what if, da 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 da, and that's how the story comes to me. And it depends on the book. I've had stories arrive in my head fully formed, and then I haven't had to spend much time writing, and then I've had others that there's been a lot more planning. But I'll tell you a secret, when I know I'm onto a good story, I get a tingling in the palm of my hands.
What is important to you when writing about women characters?
I like to write with strong women, but I don't think that's even a conscious choice. I think I do write strong women, and I think that's always important.
What draws you to the themes of female friendships?
Maybe it's because it's what I know. You know, they say write what you know, and I know female friendships.
How would your friends describe you?
You'd have to ask them. I have no idea.
In all your books, is there a character which in any way mirrors you?
They probably all do a little bit, but nobody is me.
Have any of your characters gotten you into trouble with your friends, family, or people you know?
Not so far, and I hope that remains the case.
If you could turn one of your books into a TV series, which one would it be and why?
Whatever Happened to the Carly Twins, hands down, because they're different characters and different points of view, and I think it would be a great TV show.
Are you part of a writing community, or do you do it all on your own?
I write on my own for my own books. I write with people for some of my projects, and I'm part of the writing community in that I get an enormous amount of support from my writer friends.
One book you wish you had written?
All the books. So many. I can't narrow it down to one. I read so much that I think if only I could write like this, everything would be okay. But probably if I had to narrow it down, if I could be John Irving, that would be quite nice.
What does your family think about your writing?
Excellent question. They act like it's some weird hobby I've got that nobody can quite explain.
Plotter or penster?
I'm a plotter. I have to know how the book ends before I start it.
What did you want to be when you were a child imagining your adult life?
I wanted to be an actress, desperately.
Have you ever had anyone ask you to write them into your books?
Not so much that, but people coming and saying that they've got a story for you, then you must write the book. I mean, do your own work.
Who are your favorite authors and which of their books would you suggest people read first?
I have so many favorite authors, but I'm going to say what I'm reading at the moment because I'm loving it, and it's one of my favorite authors, which is Leanne Moriarty, and her new book, Apples Never Fall.
Do you have a reading nook or spot anywhere here at home?
I read wherever I can.
Who would be in your dream book club and where would your monthly meetings be hosted? Please describe the scene and view.
You won't give me a question like that and then ask for a snappy, quick answer. I have no idea who would be in my dream book club. It would be women. I don't want men in a book club. Men belong at dinner parties, not book clubs. I've got a great book club in real life. Can I have them? But we can maybe go somewhere a little bit more exotic, without a dog vomiting in the background.
A Kindle or books?
I love books, but I adore my Kindle. If the house was burning down, I would grab my Kindle. And the reason is because you can go on holiday and take 20 books without packing 20 books.
Describe your new book in 4 words.
Domestic noir about friendship.
Which character did you enjoy writing?
Oh, I loved writing Leo. I like writing darker characters. I have more fun with them.
The last high school reunion you went to, and how was it?
The last proper one was my 20-year reunion, and it was a lot of fun.
Do you feel like you're living in a reunion because you are a published author and there's like 100% chance of your former high school mate or primary school mate coming across your books or your social media platforms?
I always wonder about that. You know, I wonder, does anyone ever go, ooh, I went to school with her? But so far I haven't seen any evidence of it.
Have you ever considered writing under a pseudonym?
Well, I do write under a pseudonym. I write cozy mysteries with my friend Kate, and we write as Katie Gail. Get it? Katie Gail.
What is something you would want anyone who has never read your work to know about you?
That I'm funny.
And for your fans and readers, what can they expect next?
At the beginning of next year, there's a book that I wrote with Pam Power, Amy Haydenbrich, and Connie Loxton. I can't tell you the title yet, but it's a really exciting project and it's fun.